Welcome to this 30-minute sitting meditation. With this time set aside, we will open up to reawakening in this present moment. Finding a quiet, comfortable place for yourself. Maybe having a blanket or a cushion with you. Inviting you to adopt an upright and dignified position in a chair or on the floor, with a posture that embodies a sense of being receptive and curious. Bringing attention to the spine, which you might invite to reach upwards like a seedling gravitating towards the light. It can be helpful to tuck the chin in a little, giving space at the back of the neck. And to let go of any holding in the face as best you can, if you sense anything there. If sitting in a chair, ideally both feet will be flat on the floor or resting on a raised surface like a cushion, so that the feet too are supported. If sitting on the floor, inviting you to have the hips above the knees, thighs sloping down to the knees. Sitting on a cushion for elevation can help here. These little modifications can give us a solid base. Registering that you've been held by either the floor or a chair, and that gravity is here, like a weighted blanket over the body. This upright position serves as a mental cue for us for alertness. A straight spine facilitates a smooth flow of energy throughout the body. Allowing yourself to arrive and to settle with whatever capacity you have to do so in this moment. Offering the suggestion of perhaps reaffirming your commitment to taking this time out to support your well-being. Mindfulness is not passive. It requires commitment. Looking after yourself during this meditation, knowing that you can drop below the guidance as is right for you. Tending to your own needs with self-care. And now, to begin with this formal practice, let us drop in on ourselves, gently closing the eyes or lowering the gaze to unfocused, if that's okay for you. Here we are, and breathing is happening. Like waves lapping on the shore. There's an in-breath and there is an out-breath. There's colder air coming into the body, and there's warmer air being exhaled. This life force of breathing. Starting to accompany this breathing with your attention as best you can. There's nothing to adjust here. Whatever way you find your breath now is just how the breath is. The body will breathe itself if you let it. So, no need to change or fix the breathing in any way. We can be passive and watch breathing unfold, being with a full breath cycle. Breaths might be smooth or laboured, slow or fast. There might be big intakes of air or sips of air. Getting curious about what qualities of breath you find. And do those qualities change at all with this spotlight of attention on the breath? No two breaths are the same. There's always change. Where is the breath being felt? Perhaps at the nostrils. Perhaps in the upper chest or in the belly. Paying attention to the back of the chest cavity, and the sides of the body. As the rib cage expands in all directions on the in-breath, this 360 breathing. Expansion on the in-breath and release on the out-breath. This breath that is coextensive with life itself. And when the mind wanders, as minds do, escorting attention back, settling on the rhythm of the breath. Are you aware of the body? So often we are going about our day and we're not with the body. We're somewhere else. So dropping fully into your present moment experience and into the body as best you can. Holding each moment in its fullness. We may feel the touch of clothing or a blanket. Or we may feel the coolness of the air on our skin. Sensing into the hands wherever they're resting. Observing any sensations within them. Checking in with our stable foundation, where the feet or the legs are supported. Or where we're sitting. Scanning over the whole body to experience what's here to experience. Giving permission to any parts of the body that are holding to release to the extent that the body is willing to release. Being curious about whether or not you feel the weight of the body drop further into the floor or the chair when you offer this. being with the body just as it is. And if the mind has wandered, as minds do, escorting it back. If you are noticing pain or any discomfort in the body, there are a few ways to attend to this. One is to move mindfully, letting every movement and every intention to move to be part of this practice. And shifting your position to afford you some ease from the discomfort. Or you could choose to bring the attention right into the intensity or up to the edges of the intensity. Observing any bracing or resistance to doing so that comes up. Bringing a curiosity to the nuances of sensation in the area of discomfort. Seeing if this discomfort or pain has a shape, or if there's a colour associated with it. Putting a magnifying glass on the sensations. You may become aware of duration of sensations or of the ever-changing landscape of the body as sensations shift or move around. Always changing. Turning the attention now towards thoughts. As thoughts come up, notice what thought or storyline is here. And gently coming back to presence. Sometimes we might notice a thought arise, but more often we wake up after the attention has wandered, at the other side of town, so to speak. Minds wander. And so each time we wake up is a wonderful moment of presence. A moment in which we are strengthening the mindfulness muscle. we might have to do this hundreds of times in a single meditation. Hundreds of moments of wakefulness. Reclaiming the moment by reconnecting with embodiment. There is no need to give yourself a hard time about mind wandering. Our minds are generally all over the place. So letting go of any judgment about that. We're not here to make anything happen. Like creating a quiet, still mind. We're here to know our experience fully as it's unfolding. The mind is like an excited puppy. So we bring a gentleness and a patience, as we might with a little duckling or a little puppy, to escort the mind back to where we are choosing to place our attention. Every moment is a new beginning. There is no need to delve into the detail of storylines or to question why a thought arises. Thoughts are not facts. On the noticing, we can gently drop a thought. Even if it seems like insight at the time, we let it go. No need to push it away either. Which would cause tension in the body. But bringing patience as best we can. And we begin again. whatever the brain's curriculum of the moment is, we let it go. Dropping underneath thinking. Coming back to this body and this breath. And moving attention to emotions. What is our weather pattern? What feelings or emotions are here? Rather than reacting to emotions, we can be discerning about emotions. For one we might label unpleasant, we don't have to push them away. We can allow our full range of emotions to be here as they arise. Emotions arise and subside. And knowing this, we can be in wise relationship to our emotions. The brain likes to wrap meaning around emotions or ask why. However, we can notice emotions and then reclaim the moment. Coming back to the body. Coming back to the breath. The noticing is a moment of choice. And redirecting the focus to sounds now. Not going out to listen for sounds, but letting sounds arrive at the ear. Perhaps noticing whether our initial gauge of a sound is one of like or dislike as sounds occur. And then coming back to the sound experience itself. Being curious about experiencing sounds as physical sensations rather than labeling them. Being fully invested in this hearing capability that we have. Experiencing the fleeting nature of sounds as they come and go. Sounds have duration and pitch and loudness. investigating the quality of unfolding sounds as they occur. And letting go of sounds now and redirecting the focus back to the body and the breath. Reconnecting with the solid base of the feet on the floor, the bum on the chair. Maybe taking an inner smile to acknowledge the fact that you've taken this time out for yourself to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with your reality. And leaving you to stay with this body-breath connection for a couple of minutes before the ringing of the bell. And in your own time, opening the eyes if they've been closed, and slowly reorientating yourself in this space